This man lives in a world where money doesn't exist, and the only currency is the time left to live. In this society, genetic engineering stops everyone from aging past 25, but there is a terrifying catch. On a person's 25th birthday, a glowing digital clock on their forearm activates, starting with exactly 1 year. From that moment on, they must earn time to survive. A cup of coffee costs 4 minutes. Rent costs a week. If the clock ever hits 0, their heart instantly stops and they drop dead on the spot. The young man, Will, lives in the slums, surviving day to day with only a few hours left on his arm every morning. In his zone, everyone is constantly running just to stay alive. But one night at a local bar, Will meets a mysterious wealthy stranger named Henry Hamilton, who has wandered into the ghetto. This man has over a century of time glowing on his arm, making him a target for a violent gang that steals time by force. Will protects the stranger and hides him in an abandoned warehouse. Safe inside, the rich man confesses a dark truth. He is over 100 years old. His mind is exhausted and he no longer wants to live. While Will is asleep, the stranger uses a secret connection to transfer all 116 years of his time directly onto Will's arm, leaving himself with only 5 minutes. When Will wakes up, he realizes what happened and rushes outside, only to see the stranger sitting on the edge of a bridge as his clock hits 0, falling dead into the water. Suddenly, Will is a century-rich man, but his new wealth comes with a devastating price. The timekeepers track the sudden spike in time and assume Will murdered the rich man to steal it. Before Will can escape the slums, transportation fares rise beyond what many people can afford. His mother, trying to ride the bus home, realizes she doesn't have enough minutes left to pay the fare. She is forced to run through the streets as her clock aggressively ticks down. Will sprints toward her, stretching his arm out to transfer his time, but he's a split second too late. She collapses, dead, into his arms. Fueled by pure grief and vengeance, Will decides to use his century of time to cross into the richest zones of the world, determined to challenge the corrupt system and give time back to the people, no matter the cost.